One of the observer groups for last Saturday's presidential election is calling the nation's electoral umpire to address all challenges associated with the Bimodal Voter Accreditation System, BVAS, ahead of the 11th of March polls. The Center for Transparency Advocacy also tasked anyone aggrieved on account of the conduct of the polls to eschew violence and seek redress in the court. TVC News senior correspondent Joke Adisa reports.
It's barely 1 week to the next phase of the nation's general election. On March 11th, eligible voters will once again be at the polling units to elect 28 state governors and 993 members of the various state houses of assembly. This observer group says it dispatched 2,000 members to the field at last Saturday's presidential and national assembly election. CTA says the malfunction of BVAS in some polling units was a setback for INEC's efforts.
We have also called on INEC to ensure that the BVAS is in very good shape to use in the transmission of results for the governorship election. Because if the governorship election goes the same way that the presidential election had gone, it will totally erode Nigerians' confidence in the electoral process.
Nevertheless, the observer group insists the pattern of the election, leading to many politicians losing their strongholds, is a pointer to the neutrality of INEC in the exercise.
Things went well in this election despite the avoidable challenges. This election could go down in history as staging upsets in areas traditional to certain politicians. Some perceived strong politicians were roundly defeated in their strongholds. Sitting governors lost elections to little-known politicians, and unexpectedly, some less politically fancied Nigerians were elected to the National Assembly.
CTA applauds the youths for their participation in the election, but kicks against any form of post-election violence. Its call is on the judiciary to perform its role as the last hope of the common man.
Where we have seen that we have made progress, it seems like the judiciary takes us back from that progress. So perhaps the 2023 election will be that point that the judiciary, everyone is looking up to the judiciary to take us to the next level.
The group commends the voters in last Saturday's election, but most significantly, it enjoins them to keep hope of a better Nigeria alive as they go to the polls once again in the next 1 week. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.